remember the promise?
On my honor, I promised to do my duty to my God and my country and help other people.
Wow.
There was Hamukasa. You know the story of Hamukasa? Hamukasa. Hamukasa was one of the Katichi of Uganda. But when he went to our scout, when they wanted to start scouting here, Abaganda ate twagala banaje okutulwanyisa tebali balinga abaserikale.
So
Then
Hamukasa feared.
Then Hamukasa yagamba, no. I was in Britain. I saw these boys were good boys. They help. Now then he talked about their policy. That's how the scouts started in Uganda.
Scouts we were like we like wa like wa like we. Hello viewers of SSTV, we are glad to be before you once again on our program, The Celebrated Scout, and today we have brought you a lady of Vera. She's a scout, she's a guide. She was once our secretary as the Uganda Scouts Association, and also serving as the guide secretary and stroke a manageress. We are happy. Today we are celebrating Myth Agatha Karuhanga. You're most welcome, Madam.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Yeah, you're on SSTV and we are happy to be with you today. Your life is going to be celebrated, and we believe guides and scouts all over the world will celebrate your life, and the discussion today will impact the world at large. We are blessed to be with you.
Thank you.
What's your name once again?
Agatha Karuhanga.
And then how did you join girl guiding?
I joined Girl Guide when I was in secondary at Chebambe Girls.
Which year was that?
That was 1953.
1953. Some of us were not yet born. And because of SSTV and the Scouts and the Guides of Uganda, we are with the guide and the scout.
That time, Mrs. Maggie Kulubia, the former chief commissioner, was the guider, the one who enrolled me in girl guiding.
So girl guiding is as old as that time?
Yes.
How long has been girl guiding in Uganda?
Now we are celebrating 100 years.
We are celebrating 100 years.
Yes.
How old were you when you joined girl guiding?
I was in my teens.
Your teens?
Yes.
How did you feel when you joined the...
Well, we liked it. They told us the use of it, we enjoyed it. And
what inspired you most? What inspired you most on the activities that they explained to you?
We're joining, being happy with helping other people. Because we saw it was necessary where there is need to help other people. With the other promise.
Do you remember the promise?
On my honor, I promised to do my duty to my God and my country and help other people.
Wow. She's still recalling.
Yes.
Wow. And then how did you sign by then? Do you remember the sign?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? What about the laws that govern a girl guide?
I can't remember all of them.
Remember
There are
all.
10.
There are 10.
But I don't remember.
She remembers there are 10 and then there are 10 in number. Yes, you're right. How many members do you recall that were girl guides at Chebambe Girls?
We are not many, but then the few were. The one who is living, I don't think there is one living now.
They're all dead, almost.
Contacts.
Contacts.
When I had was Lydia. Whom I had in Chevande. There is a lady whom I'm not sure who's living. There's a lady whom I know who is in Shema, but I have lost contact. You know, when you have taken time without knowing what is happening to somebody, it's difficult.
How many positions have you served in as a Girl Guide?
Well, I didn't do much with good activities in Girl Guide, because when I was at headquarters as a full-time worker, he would leave me at headquarters care for the office.
So after Chevambe, you joined the headquarters? After Chevambe Girls, you joined the Scouts headquarters?
No, I was a teacher. I joined Bishop Stewart College. And I found Doris Nyakato, who continued with us in guiding. Doris Nyakato was also. And then when I went to Weranyanji, Miss Moa was not interested in Girl Guide. He had another thinking of Girl Guide, so I didn't do much with Girl Guide. So then I didn't do much. Then that's when I joined teaching. I didn't do much with Girl Guide, but I could communicate with headquarters as a member. So that's when I advertised this position for good equipment secretary, stock managers, being responsible for both Scouts and Guides shops, which stocked stationery and literature and uniforms like the hats, belts, and badges.
Okay. Which schools did you teach in before becoming a secretary at the offices?
I taught Weranyanji girls for 2 years.
The OBs and OGs, or it's only a girls' school?
Whom I had there.
It's a mixed school?
And it was a single school.
Single school for girls?
Weranyanji.
It's a girls, eh?
So when, after 2 years, when I qualified, and after 2 years they recommend you are qualified as a full-time, because 2 years, what we call them, when they are, I forgot their name. 2 years, and then after that you are confirmed. After
internship?
Yeah, that's that type of a thing. After 2 years as a teacher, you are confirmed. And when I was confirmed, I was appointed as a headmistress of Kabohe Girls.
So all the schools you've been to, they are girls' schools?
Yes, of course. We used to either girls or boys. We couldn't. We had they go to the schools before boys and girls were not yet.
Back then, we didn't have mixed schools.
No.
Okay.
Except Budo was only mixed school.
Budo.
Others were girls, boys.
So we youths, we are now learning that mixed schools have just joined along the way, but back then we had single-sex schools.
Yes.
How good are they compared to the mixed schools?
Well, the mixed school, what we saw, the girls being together with the boys as early as possible, they are used to them. So later on, what we have seen, what they have studied, that those girls have in Gayaza and Hudo, when you go to Makerere, they are easily attracted by misbehavior of the men, because they are not used to deal with the men. But those boys have been used to working boys. They know boys' character. Kakati byokubalimba.
They tend to be used.
But they are resistant rather than those who have been. I think they were different. It was abana bangu excited. Bagera ne mail nachi. Niye abana bana basomye mu education school. They are not excited by mail.
So that may be the cause why mixed schools are increasing day by day.
Yeah. Okay. It did better because boys get to use it. For example, when I went to Bishop Stewart, it was co-education. Twatwogerako n'abalinzi nga tusharinga nabo nebatuulira kugamba baba oyagala omwalo nga tuwulira nga see we brothers tusharinga, you know. Kegera omanya what a man is. So when I was in Kabohe, 1960 namarako omwaka
as a
headmistress. That's why I met Mr. Nganwa, who is our national Anglican schools as an administrator. Namanya. And when I got married, I married in home related to him. So that was 1960. When I got married, then we moved to Kampala.
How many children did you give birth to?
I had 6.
6.
One passed away.
Oh, sorry.
But
the 5 are successful? We have some scouts and guides with them.
It is very interesting that these people are going to leave. The girl, yaliko mu guide, Brenda. The first one, the boy, he did economics at a degree. Now joining our fellowship of Christian Unions. Was the time he went abroad to attend international fellowship. Now I'm locating, now I'm encouraging. Now I'm finance. Finance officer. Now joining at
What could be the reason why they didn't pick interest in scouting and Girl Guide?
Because I think they were no longer very serious. Serious
About Girl Guides and scouts. What could may have caused that unseriousness in schools?
I can't tell you. First of all, commercial attitude in schools. Abantu maxi bakora bya maxi nachi tokuranta olusa when doing such a thing we are building our own ebisera okitegera. That's what I feel.
The schools
another thing, it was a voluntary work. Omusomesa has to do it without payment. If a headmaster is not interested in scouting, times the gananga kanyabeko nyabeko musomesa mwe allowance kati bakiraba kakata watali wano omusomesa byogenda bya voluntary natali minded scout byali tobuzibu tewali nga alina ebiseera ebigenda kuteeka kola voluntary work.
So the head teachers did
voluntarism, I think, was the problem.
And I think it's still even the problem up today.
Yeah.
Because some schools are not willing to appreciate the volunteers.
Anti kachechera bagamba nti kibonoonera ebiseera bya academic competition. That's what I feel.
As a equipment secretary at the headquarters, what was your responsibility?
I was responsible stock the scout uniform. Kwega equipment yo neetaga kwegamba ebiteetaaga uniform olugoye. Naye kakati badges, ties, gundi enkofiira. Which would be imported.
By then we used to import.
Yes, nje mpandiika n'importinga. Then ngenda mu Gundu post office, I clear them. Tolobisi bantawanyanga. Nipima banyamba.
That experience of clearing them, what was it? Apart from okutawanyanga.
I managed to clear them and bring them and stock them and call them. Then I had the Nganina Gundi accountant. Ajana
Balancing.
Ajana Korachina auditing. They would audit my accounts. And they appreciated. Because there was a time by Babasau to Baganti, when you sent in this tenant is Cora. Our guide. Gundi treasure and Abagamba. It wanted Cora. Expanding rooms as I yongerayo. Was Zimba. Apart from Zezo, the people would come, maybe like people coming, who are coming to stay in Uganda for various reasons. They stocked, those 2 rooms, they stocked them with everything, and they stocked the kitchen. So if you come, you visitor, you can buy yourself food. Everything is available. You say Furia, Sawani, Kuka, then you prepare your own food. If you are residing in that place. So that's why the use of those 2 rooms.
Where was the headquarters by then?
Headquarters, Agaru Guide, Inga Uchiraga, Mebaso Kawa.
One again.
The Union St. John's Ambulance. YMCA came afterwards.
So the Scouts and Guides were the first?
Yes.
Then St. John Ambulance, then the YMCA.
YMCA was later.
It was later. So the headquarters as an officer stayed long for all that time. You've talked about auditing the finances. How much were you selling these equipments by that time? And which year was that? That is
1962 to
1962. That was
62
is
to
that the day of independence? No, we are
I was appointed 1st July 1962.
So by the time we got
and
the
October
independence,
was independence.
Yeah, you were the secretary.
Third secretary, don't make a mistake. What was headquarters secretary?
Equipment secretary.
Is an equipment secretary. There was headquarters secretary. You see.
So by the time we celebrated the independence of Uganda, we received it.
Yeah, even I got a card. Card ya motoka. And I attended the main celebration of Fat Independence in Korogo.
Congratulations.
I remember Mr. Wakasis, you have had Wakasis position.
Yeah, we hear about
he was a youth winger, the Basuri Wang in Zambia, when my father's husband was a policeman. My husband, we were busy in Mirimo. Then we didn't know Wakasis yatuvuganga tugenda Kororo. Panga Mr. Warinda was an MP. Basuri Wang, his wife was a relative of my husband. Wakasis was a youth winger yatuvuga. Gatugenda Kororo motoka ya Barinda. Naina emotoka pampa ne card ya motoka. Tuingize Kororo.
Waingize Kororo ng'abakungu.
Yes, see, our organization were respected magic to originating from Bazungu, and we are very few. Red Cross, Garo Guide, St. John's Ambulance, very few. They were Ribanji, who are originating from Britain, so we are highly respected.
Okay. So you witnessed the birth of Uganda.
Yeah, I saw the Union Jack
being lowered down. How did you feel witnessing the occasion?
Feel it much, but we saw the changes. People taking over.
Have you seen the purpose of independence being implemented in Uganda?
No, we are off that track.
We are off the track. What advice can you give us so that at least as the young generation, we can pull up our stockings and go back to the purpose of the independence?
The purpose of independence is to encourage the youth. Recently, we had a friend utusaba naye mukama n'amugamba nti abanadiini mwenna mutandika okugambira abaana basabira abazadde kubanga abazadde balesa ekikolimo bebakola ebikyamu kwegamba in our times missionaries really taught us justice. When you are off the justice, you are embarrassed. Muntu ne bamusiba nga abbye, it was a shame. Ngobbye. Nakyuswaza ne family. Kakati enaku zino yeeyiya anti e Uganda.
They only praise
amazima tegakyali mu bantu kugaba abatusomesa ba missionaries feka bwe bavaamu kakati what is omutaswala someone who recently yafunye okwekolesebwa amugambira abazadde n'abasabira abazadde kubanga babateekako ekikola n'olaba sente za nabbanja omuzibe bw'amaaso ali mu wheelchair ali ebikuta n'owandiika sente ezo nozireeta waka noliisa abaana bate nga wolinawo. What about you? Kakati you pray. I think you are Christians.
Yeah, we are.
Kakati bwe mulaba Daniel yakaaba. Daniel 9 mutwabira mutalo luno. Twatuula ne tusaba Daniel 9 ne tusaba. Daniel yazibe ari iron zezo nasiba emima. God will cry for you. Ate abaana some are righteous tebana bakudamu. Katonda jakubawulira. Tusabira you are dealing with youth, let them cry to God. When children suffer, kakati oyo muzadde nina abateenage bali awo n'ogenda recruiting abaana nebatwala eri mugundi murebere gye batwala abantu babajjamu ebyenda. Parents, you leave your children, you take other children to go and make money. When you come back, esente ezo ezitavuddemu mazima era gye bwe zikola n'otandika okukolagana erosiina nani abantu abo nebagamba muve mu ttaka kubanga temulina byabo.
You're causing a curse to your children.
Recently somebody preached that when you are corrupt, you attract curse. Recently somebody preached here. When you are corrupt, corruption askiriza curse. Asika curse. Kakati ekintu ekikulu era omwami abadde akigoyera kati someone was preaching naga nti nabino byolaba ebyagwera esente zino zibawa abantu twabona dini mutujemu nemubala berosi naki temuna kimukola twabona dini mutujemu napamala dini abamu nabo balina ebizibu byabwe byange for that straight forward. These are scouts, see, they intervene.
So it's our responsibility as the youth to pray for our parents.
Amazima gabaire ki to have it.
As the Scouts owner says, the Scouts owner is to be trusted. That's the Scout part one.
Scout namwe mubeere mukugamba nti amazima nekirala kwega redundancy also. Stani akozesa impotence. That's why we say that we shall find tunonye biki abaana bye bakola kubanga bwe mwavu. Someone said toyinza kukola omuntu amaze ennaku ebitali amere ntumidi oyitaga internal life. Ngama afu enjala wali ngomugamba we need internal life.
So the youths are redundant.
Nakati redundancy of the youth is what we should fight for.
So that we can
so
live.
That they are not to the okufuna ki a workmanship of the devil.